But yeah, I would say £10 is kind of the average price for a Zoom. Zoom. Oh my god. A Funko Pop. Get it right. Thank you. So I've actually had to film this intro twice because the first time I was halfway through and I realised I didn't actually have my lights on. So then I was like, oh, well, I can't have an intro with no lights on. So this is the second time I filmed this for you guys. Hello everyone and welcome to Kimmy's Shrine. So if you're new here, then twice a week I do videos. So the last one I did was actually my Ufufu range. So if you've not seen that, please go check that out. And today I'm talking about animals. Now I've actually done an animals video before for you guys. I think this might be part 3 or part 2, I can't remember how many I've done now, just because it's been a while since I've done it, so I can't actually remember which version I'm on. But yes, so let's just get into this. Oh, and I'm also doing a giveaway, so let's stay to the end of the video and all the details will be there for you. So the first one I thought I'd talk about, because I actually mentioned it in my last video, my Ufufu ones, was bees. So this one I actually got from the Disney store, so I did actually get this a couple years ago, but like I said, I did actually talk about this more in my last video because I've got actually a few different sizes of this one, but I just thought I'd show this one just in case you didn't see that video and this might entice you to it. And if I remember rightly, I actually put this one in my thumbnail. But yeah, I just thought this was such a cool thing to have anyway. It is quite big, so like I said in my last video, I did actually show that there's different sizes, so just in case you didn't want this one, like I said, because I did obviously talk about this in my last video, so I thought it was just fun one to start off with. So the next one, my friend from work actually was selling this one, so I did actually ask around if anyone else wanted it and no one said yes, so I decided to take it. And it's so big. It's actually Angel from Lilo and Stitch. Now my friend originally actually got this from the Disney store. I don't know when she got this, but I don't think it's available in Disney store at the moment. But yeah, so she was asking around whether anyone wanted it. So I did actually ask my friend Lucy first, because I know Lucy's more into Stitch than what I am, so I did actually ask Lucy first, would you like this one? And when she said no, I was like, well yeah, I had to take it. Like, Angel's not really my favourite, but at the same time I couldn't really miss the opportunity of having this in the house. I didn't realise this was quite big because at the time my friend Eloise just showed me a photo, so I couldn't really compare sizes. So for me personally, I thought, oh, is it like, you know, just like a standard toy, that kind of thing. But when I went to work and I saw it there waiting for me, I was like, oh my god, that's really big, like where am I gonna put it? Something like this, I would say, might only be available at the moment on eBay. I wouldn't like to say a price because like I said, it is quite big, and obviously at the moment to ship this it might obviously be quite expensive. But yeah, I didn't even know this existed, but like I said, she is really big. So other things that I have on my sofa, so I've got 2 of these. So one actually came from the Disney store and one came from Primark. So the first one's this one here, which came from Primark. And I'm not a huge Jungle Book fan, so when they brought out loads of Jungle Book stuff, I kind of looked at all these things in Primark and I was like, I'm alright, I don't really need it. But then I saw this, I was like, oh my god, this is so cute. It's really fluffy, it's that kind of fleecy material. If I remember rightly, this was, I think, about like £8, £8 to £10, that kind of price, which I think is kind of the standard price for something like this, especially because obviously it's quite big as well. Now I actually got this last year, so I don't think it actually exists in Primark at the moment. So, and obviously Primark at the moment are still closed. I would say eBay is probably the best place to get this from. Another one that I've got is actually this one here, which is Simba, which is again kind of got that fleecy bit on there. There's absolutely nothing on the back, so it's just one-sided. I've had this for so long that I think I got it from the Disney store because I don't think Primark was around when I got this, so that's why I think I actually got it from Disney store. Unfortunately, I tried to look, but the label is so worn off. There's literally nothing on the label that I feel like I did actually get this from the Disney store. It kind of feels like a Disney store kind of item. I do have a few other cushions that I've got throughout the years on Disney store, so if you want to see that kind of video of all my cushions, I can do that for you. Just let me know down below and obviously I can do that video for you. I think I do actually have a throws list coming up, maybe like in the winter, that kind of thing, all the throws I've got, because I've got different ones from say like Primark and Asda and things like that, so I can also do a cushion one for you as well. But yeah, so this one, like I said, I'm pretty sure I did actually get from Disney store, but I feel like I've had this maybe for like 10 years or something, maybe a bit longer. I'm trying to think, like all the houses that I've lived in, I'm trying to think where I've put it to know when I got it, and I'm pretty sure I've had it for probably a good 10, maybe even longer years. Like I said, that one I'm pretty sure I got from the Disney store. So the last kind of cushion type toy thing I'm going to talk about is actually this one here, which is Pascal. I do actually have a few Pascal Zoom Zooms, but I thought I'd show this one because I just think it's so cute that he's actually dressed in sort of Rapunzel's outfit. So it's kind of like the scene where obviously she's making clothes, where she's obviously singing her song like in the morning, and he's obviously wearing a dress, and I kind of feel like that's this one here because obviously his face isn't very happy. Now I do actually have a Zoom Zooms playlist, so I do actually have a video on there, but I will be doing another one in the future because I've realised I do actually have quite a few different types of Zoom Zooms. So similar to my Ufufis, where obviously I've got different sizes, I've actually got a few different type of Zoom Zooms. This one, I think, I don't know where it came from because there's no label on it, but most of these I would say, I think I actually got this from the Disney store because I know sometimes you can get like exclusive ones from the Disney store, but I know Clinton's used to do them, but unfortunately they don't really do any new ones. But I think Zoom Zooms must have their own website or something, because I know they obviously originated in Japan, but I feel like they would have their own website of like Zoom Zooms, like Disney Zoom Zooms, that kind of thing. If not, eBay, Wish also do them. I'm not sure places like Amazon, I don't know if they do them as well, but I would say they're not too difficult to get hold of. It just depends on obviously P&P as well for you guys. So some of the other things I've got are like collectibles or like sort of more practical things. So I have actually talked about mugs in the past. I'm pretty sure I've actually mentioned this one before. I can't remember what video it was, but I thought I'd include it just in case you haven't seen that video. But I do have quite a lot of mugs, which yet again, if you want to see that video, then let me know down below, and that's another video I can do for you guys. Now the only thing with these ones I would say, which I've seen every time when I'm mentioning these mugs, they are so difficult to clean, especially because this one obviously has a bit where it comes out, actually, because I use these ones for hot chocolate, and the hot chocolate does actually get stuck, and also in the ears as well, so it is a little bit difficult to clean, so you do have to kind of soak it. This one actually originally came from Primark, but I know Asda do their own version, I know obviously Disney Store do their own version as well. I'm assuming like Wish and Amazon, places like that, they might do them as well. Normally mugs are in between £5 to £8, I would say, from Primark. It is a little bit hit or miss when you do go to a Primark store, so when Primark eventually opens, it's a bit hit or miss what they've got in there, because certain stores only do certain items. My husband used to work in a Primark like just over a year ago, and sometimes I would see something on the Facebook groups, which I always link down below in these videos for you guys, and I would say, oh, can you look out for this? And he said, oh, our store isn't getting it. So then I'd ask my friend Charlotte, because Charlotte lives in a different town which also has a Primark, and her Primark store sometimes does it. So between Ruben and Charlotte, they always used to get me stuff. So at the moment I'm just relying on Charlotte. Like literally as soon as Primark opens, I've got a whole list for her, so she's gonna get there so early. She's got a whole list, we're gonna like FaceTime each other, and then she's gonna get me all this stuff, because obviously she's like my little shopper, she loves doing it for me. But yeah, so like I said, so stuff like this, maybe at the moment eBay might be the best place to get it from, just because obviously Primark stores are not open, and to be honest I have no idea what's actually in Primark at the moment when it does open. So the next one, I thought I would mention these, which I think I mentioned these. It was either in a Primark haul, or it might have been one of my summer videos I did last year, because technically I did actually get them in Primark, but I did actually do a summer haul last year. But it's actually these straws here. Now I've not seen that many straws. The last ones I saw, which unfortunately I was not able to get hold of because nowhere did them, I think it was like Toy Story ones if I remember rightly. But these ones I just think are super cute, so just in case you do have, eventually when you have friends round, these have all got different types of stitches on them, and I just think these are really cute. I've not actually used these personally at the moment. They just sit up here with all my pens and things like that, because I've actually got a pen and pencil pot up here, and I've just put these in there. So but I just thought these are really nice just because they've got like different stitches on there. Straws I always find quite fun anyway, and because they're plastic, they're reusable obviously, so you're obviously saving the environment as well, so we can just wash them out and then reuse them. So I'm hoping obviously when they open Primark again, they obviously got more like summer things, so I'm hoping they do more like Disney stuff like this. If I remember rightly, these were around about like £4 or £6. They weren't too expensive, but I did actually get them, I'm pretty sure, last summer. So stuff like that I would suggest eBay. Like hashtag not sponsored, I'm not sponsored by eBay, it's just at the moment I kind of find like eBay might be the best place to get stuff like that from. So another thing I actually got as a Christmas present, so at my work we always do Secret Santa because there's quite a lot of us, so it's just easier to do Secret Santa, and this I actually got not last year but the year before. I think I know who got me it. I think it was actually my colleague Kathleen who got me it, because last year I know it was Ebony, because it was obvious it was Ebony because the thing things she actually got me, but I think this one actually came from my colleague Kathleen, and it's actually a Dumbo key ring. Now yet again, when the live action Dumbo came out, they did obviously a lot of Dumbo stuff. Like I said, I have no idea where it came from, but I have a feeling it might have been Primark, so that's why I sort of say it might have been like a Primark item. But at the same time, the one thing I like about this is little ears move, so I don't know if I can I need more hands, but yeah, so his little ears move up and down, so I just think that's really cute to kind of have like a little feature. The only thing is there's nothing on the back, and I know for me personally I do prefer obviously having a picture both sides, but I just thought this was so nice, and because it was a Christmas present I was like, okay, this is going to go straight in the shrine. And to be honest, I don't actually have a lot of Dumbo things. I've got like the old Dumbo things. Dumbo again is not my favorite. Like, I don't mind it, but it's not my favorite. Like when the live action came out, I saw we actually went around Lucien Links to watch it, and it's not like my favorite. Like, it was entertaining enough, but it's not enough that I really want to buy merchandise for. But there are the occasional things that I had that are Dumbo, and I'm thinking actually it's kind of cute, so I was kind of glad to get this. But like I said, I have a feeling this came from Primark just because of the packaging. But yet again, eBay. Or like I said, the Primark groups I do actually link down below for you guys, so just in case you see something like here that you know is from Primark, there might still be people who actually have stock from Primark that they might still be able to sell for you guys. Or you can also be like, oh, looking for this, like send a photo, that kind of thing, and someone on there might actually have it to sell. So the next one is a mystery mini, because I thought I haven't actually talked, I don't think I talked about this character much, because I know I've talked about Aladdin things, and obviously Jasmine's got her own playlist, but I've not actually talked about a Boo. So I actually got this in a mystery mini, so this is a Boo here, and it has actually an Aladdin mystery mini, so I actually kept the box. I thought the box was actually quite nice. So you got all the characters on there, and obviously it's in the name, it's mystery mini, you don't know what you get. I say every time that if there's a character that you actually want, so when you actually look on there, if there's a character you actually want, I would say eBay's the best place, even though it'd be more expensive, but in the long run it'd be cheaper, because then you're actually getting the character you want. Now with these ones, they're normally about sort of £4 or £5, depending when you get them from. Again, I think I actually got this when we went out for Lucy for her birthday. I'm pretty sure, well, I might have got it from yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Southampton, because I know we go to the comic book shop every time we go to Southampton. So I'm pretty sure that's where we got it from. But yeah, I just really like the box of these, just because obviously it shows all the characters on there as well. And it's also nice, like stocking fillers or people's birthdays and things like that. Like, I always think missionaries are kind of good to get, especially if you look on there and there's quite a lot of characters that you think someone might like, that it's kind of like nice that they open it, you don't know what's in there. Sometimes you can actually get these on eBay where the seller doesn't know, because they've obviously bought the box, but the box itself is still sealed, so even the seller doesn't know. So you can obviously buy them, so it's obviously a mystery for everyone, or you can do it where the person actually knows the character, and then you can do it that way. But yeah, I just thought, I've not really talked about a Boo much. Like I said, I talked about Aladdin and I talked about Jasmine. I've also done a Genie video, completely forgot about that, also done a Genie one, but I've never talked about a Boo, so I thought now would be the perfect time. So this one's actually my husband's one. So he actually likes Rex from Toy Story. He goes between Rex and Ham, it's like his favourite ones. This one is actually quite heavy. I didn't actually realise how heavy it was. I've actually talked about Funko Pops a lot in my videos, so if you're new, then obviously I'll tell you that most of these I would say roughly about £10. If you've heard this before, apologies, but yeah, I would say £10 is kind of the average price for a Zoom Zoom. Oh my god, a Funko Pop, get it right, thank you. So yeah, so I would say £10 is a good price for Funko Pops. It also depends on the size and obviously what you actually get in there. So if you're getting like more characters, obviously I would say maybe 12 to 15 depending. Things like this you can get like most places like Amazon, eBay, Wish, comic book shops, even places that I've seen them like in Asda. I've also seen them in like HMV and things like that. So there's enough places you can actually get them from. It just depends on if there's a certain character you want. I'd maybe have a look online first. But yeah, they always show on the back the other characters you can get in that particular series. But yeah, normally things like this I get Ruben for like birthday or Christmas presents, because I know we do actually have a lot of Funko Pops. I don't think I've ever done a Funko Pops video, because I have a lot of Funko Pops. So yet again, if that's something you want to see, that's something I can do, because I do have a lot. Between me and Ruben, we do actually have a lot of Funko Pops. So the next one is kind of a unique one. Unfortunately, I don't think you guys might be able to get it, because I actually got it from Superdrug. So if you didn't know, L'Oreal actually brought out a new mascara called the Bambi eye mascara or Bambi lash mascara, and to promote it they actually had Bambi. So not actually Bambi like a deer, they didn't have like a deer walking around, but most of their merchandise was Bambi based. So I actually went into Superdrug and they actually had a stand where it actually had obviously all the mascaras on there, but on there they actually had like Bambi things. And I said, oh, you know, can I have that when you're... Doorbell. So my mum was at the door, so obviously I had to stop recording for a bit because she actually got me some shopping. She actually went shopping this morning and she's got me a few little bits. So I'm trying to remember what I was talking about. Pretty sure I was talking about the L'Oreal mascaras, but I can't remember how far I got. So I think I was saying about they actually have a stand, and on the stand they had some Bambi things. And yeah, I went into Superdrug and I said, oh, can I have that when you finish? And on the Bambi stand actually had these. Now I think these are really cute just because obviously they're Bambi ones. If I remember rightly, one was for like say the normal one I think was like a waterproof one, and then maybe another one was like, because they maybe had like a brown colour, so I think they have like a black mascara, brown mascara, and maybe a waterproof one. But yeah, so they actually had a stand and it actually had these on it. So I've got these. Like I said, these obviously came from a L'Oreal stand in Superdrug, so I don't know if any other store does them. I have actually got another one of these which I got a while ago, so I don't know whether if you're able to get to a Superdrug store or even like Boots and things like that, if they have stands, maybe you can ask them if, you know, because I think they just throw them out afterwards. So I think you can obviously ask them and be like, oh, can I have this once you've finished? But I don't know what I'm going to do with them because I do actually have quite a few things I've actually got from say Superdrug. I've got a Mulan one, I guess I've got one of these. As I said, I got a bigger one of these. I've got my Simba one, so my Simba Nala one, which I did actually do in my Lion King video just before my birthday, which my mum got me from HMV. So, you know, if you just ask politely and just say, oh, is it possible I can have that once you're, you know, you're throwing it out, I would say they probably would say yes, because like I said, half the time they just recycle them. Right, so I think I'm on to the last thing. I'm just looking around to make sure I've not missed anything. So the last thing, which I did actually talk about, I think in my eBay haul I did a while ago, I didn't know these existed, so that's why I thought I'll tell you again just in case you missed that video, and it's actually these books here. So these are actually a series, so it actually tells you there all the different ones you can get. Now I don't actually have all of these because I only wanted a few of them, but there are people on eBay who are selling the whole set, so if you did want all of them you can obviously go do it on eBay, but I just wanted the odd ones. Like I said, I didn't want the whole set. I know me, shocker, I didn't want to obviously finish the collection, but I just really like these on the basis that they've actually got the story of the films, but it's like a comic book. And for me as an artist, I kind of thought, oh, I can use this as reference, or there's certain scenes that I like, obviously I can do it in my own style. But there was one other thing that I really liked about these as well. So not only do you obviously get the comic in there, but on the sleeve, she says, on the sleeve you actually get a poster of the film. Now one reason I wanted to say about the Lion King 2 is that I don't actually have a lot of Lion King 2 items. I do actually obviously have a lot of Lion King stuff, but not Lion King 2. So that's one thing I'm going to do, is obviously I'm going to eventually around the room, I'm actually going to put like the posters up and then somehow display the books if I can. So like I said, these ones I got from eBay. I think individually, I think I got them for about £2 individually, but if I remember rightly, oh, she says, there are 25 in the set, and I think someone was actually selling them on eBay, all of them for about £25. It almost works out obviously like £1 a book. That wasn't including P&P if I remember, so it might be like about £2 or £3 P&P. So it depends if you want the whole set. Like I said, there are 25 to collect. But yeah, it just depends on whether you wanted all of them or not. But yeah, I think that was it. So yeah, that was it for my video, but time for the giveaway. So if you're new to my channel and what the giveaway is, you get to pick any picture from my Facebook Fancy Arts page. It all comes A4 canvas and it's also free P&P as well for you. So I'm just gonna double check, but I actually think we're near the amount. Let's have a look. So, oh yes, and currently we're at 482, so I don't actually need that many more subscribers for the competition to obviously to be done. So once I get to 500, I'll pick 3 of you at random and you can pick any picture you like. So if you do want to obviously enter, then please subscribe and obviously put in the comment section that you've done that, so I'll send you to enter in the competition. Obviously if you've already done that, then don't worry, like you are already entered, so don't worry about obviously having to do it again. Obviously I've already got you marked down, but yeah, and like I said, when I get to 500, I'll pick 3 of you at random. I've said that already. Why do I keep repeating myself? And then you can pick any picture you like. Like I said, it doesn't have to be any of my Disney pictures. I do other pictures as well. But yeah, that's it. So I'll see you guys next time. Later days.